Chris Hart a minute ago, remember? We all had fun. We're going to do it again. Guys, welcome to the Avengers panel. Thank you so much for, I know a lot of you waited in line and for a long time, and so thank you so much for coming. I would like to invoke the Will Wheaton don't be a dick rule and turn off your camera, like your video, don't take video, don't spoil anything for anyone. This is a special event for you guys and for your eyes, so let us be respectful, alright? Yay! Respect and friendship and hugs! I want to start, I'd like to bring out really quickly the president of Marvel Studios and the producer of the Avengers. Please welcome Kevin Feige! Makes a lot of sense that we didn't just come in from there. Down in front. Uh-oh, this photographer's about to get a katana to the back of the head. Anger. Oh, okay, sorry. Kevin, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
This is an amazing thing. I mean, you know, first of all, the Avengers trailer, which went online recently, smashed records.
It was very exciting, but you know, most people probably have seen it on their computers or their phones. Anybody want to see it on a big screen? Alright
guys, I'm sure you saw it on your tiny mobile devices or laptops, but let us watch the Avengers trailer. My freaking hair was vibrating. That was insane. You guys, we've got some people from the Avengers here. Surprises for you, so let me welcome to the stage Mark Ruffalo! Sports teams, dude. Come on. We're going to talk about the Avengers. I have soiled myself just slightly. That was amazing. Guys, congratulations on the Avengers. Kevin, Marvel, this is an enormous undertaking. You guys have been planning this for years and plotting this for, you know, how's that process been for you?
I think we first brought it up at another Comic-Con in 2006. That we were planned on making an Iron Man movie and another Hulk movie and a Thor movie and a Cap movie, and maybe someday.
Yeah.
That day is now, and you know, we're 7 months out from releasing it to the world. It's pretty exciting. And the cast that we've assembled here, as powerful as any of the characters are playing, is pretty cool. And the leader, who literally is in the dark editing room as we speak right now, working on the movie for you guys, Joss Whedon.
As a voted brown coat myself, I don't think anyone else could have done this other than Joss Whedon.
Yeah, that's right.
How's that experience?
Yeah, he's been amazing. We're writing it, directing, he's cutting it now. It's his movie.
Great. So we're gonna talk to the cast for a quick second, and I want to save time so that a lot of questions get asked from you guys, because this is for you guys. So a line up because we're going to get to questions relatively quickly after piles of. Yeah, keep those kids out of the way. Whatevs. You're stronger than they are. Let's start at the end. Chris Evans. Hey, is it weird I have like a slight man crush on you? Is that awkward? Amazing. I mean, Captain America was a fantastic movie. You were sincerely fantastic in the movie.
Thanks.
So, you know, what it's just an ensemble cast. Like, how's it been to work with, you know, these other guys that they've been plotting and seeding as the Avengers?
It's great. It's a lot nicer when you work with people. It's nice to share the load, to be completely honest. It's been great. You know, it's nerve-wracking going into a project like this because you have so many talented and accomplished people, and you want to make sure you all get along. Because the truth is, this is a movie that could be a franchise, and if you don't get along, it can be tricky making multiple movies together. But you know, everyone always says this when they promote films. We all got along so well. We got along so ridiculous. It was fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better situation. I'm blessed.
Yeah. How, just like day to day, like what's for? I know you can't really give us away about the movie, but just like typical day, like what's typical day for you like?
Typical day. Well, I guess it depends what we're shooting. You know, it's always nice when you don't. Not that I don't love the suit. I love the suit. But it's nice when you're shooting a scene when you just went home with clothes. You know? There are always chunks of the schedule where you have at least 2 weeks blocked for stunt stuff. You know, it's always going to say 2 weeks of a big battle, and you have to prepare to time your bathroom breaks. It's not easy to get in and out of the suit, and you just long for a movie where you can just wear shorts and a t-shirt. But it's
Welcome to my world, Chris.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's hard to complain. It was easy to complain on Captain America because you're the only one doing it and say, man, this is my lifestyle. But then you see these poor guys with, you know, make fun. It was a lot harder for him, and it was nice to kind of share the misery.
Tom, so as Loki, you know. Oh my God, Tom, you totally have a shot with that girl. You totally have a shot with that girl. She just handed it to you. You know, so Loki, like, you know, we saw you in Thor, we kind of got a sense that, you know, at the end, like, some stuff's going down with this character, like, and now, you know, you're hell-bent on world domination, so how's the experience been like for you with the Avengers, with this whole, you know, different kind of take?
Oh, that's a great question. Loki is not a happy man. And I think anyone who saw Thor would realize that by the end of that film, he's a little confused as to his place in the universe. And you know, it was such a thrill for me that Joss and Kevin and everybody at Marvel thought that, you know, I was all right in the first one, and I might be okay in this one too. And it's thrilling for me to be almost the only bad guy in a group full of the greatest superheroes in the world. And played by some of the greatest actors in the world sitting at this table with me. So yeah, I guess I can't say I ever got a day in jeans and a t-shirt. It was mostly leather and metal. That's how we like it in Asgard. Yeah, the heavier the better. No, it was really fun, and you know, my day begins with sort of getting strapped into Loki's buckles and belts and whistles, and getting the hair on and the helmet, and sort of preparing to make menace.
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea that, you know, here's this character as a god, but still when it boils down to it, he's got daddy issues. Like, that's really.
Hey, listen, man, everybody's got daddy issues. It's part of growing up. Yeah, he's got a few brother issues as well, but...
Yeah. Kobe, you tell us a little about your...
Comic Con. It's awesome.
English characters, and like this is really the biggest. This will be the biggest movie next year.
Yeah, it was extremely intimidating. I was probably most excited to work with Joss because and he has been a friend of mine and is still a friend of mine. And it was just, that was one of the most exciting parts of this movie for me. But yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of pinching myself walking around and being here in front of all of you guys and being as thrilled to see how the movie turns out. I mean, it's a dream.
Yeah. And so, Clark, for you, I think I've seen you in a total of when you initially signed on, like, oh, I'll pop up a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's going to be largely about me.
I'm not going to say that that never occurred to me, but it was only in my most demented driving to work fantasies to do one line in Iron Man 1 before they started adding more scenes.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought that the journey would take me to the scenes in Iron Man 2 where they said, oh, tell him you're going to New Mexico. And then saying, why? And they're like, oh, you're in Thor. And then being in the backstage of San Diego Comic Con 2 years ago and having Joss Whedon come up and introduce himself and say, oh, you're in the Avengers. To this new spoiler scene in the Avengers where Coulson peels back his face and reveals that he's a Romulan princess. And put me out of my misery. Okay, you have to imagine Trent Reznor. We're writing this backstage as a joke. Okay, you gotta picture like some really like thrashy, like very East Village Avenue D guitars. We are called the Avengers. We're a dysfunctional family. We've got muscles are bulky and we have a hulky.
When Trent Reznor originally recorded Pretty Hate Machine, I didn't think Loki and Hulky would be a thing. Done.
That was muscles so bulky, and we have a hulk.
Oh, bulky, okay, and we have a hulky. Which rhymes with
The internet's on Twitter later.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert, that's the theme song. It'd be funny if that was really the theme song. If only the president of Marvel Studios were here to make that happen. I'm very excited to see you play Banner because I mean, probably like a lot of you, I read the Ultimates and I feel like a little bit of a different portrayal of Banner than we've seen before, where he's sort of like, oh, he's this brooding soul and the Hulk is ultimately good. But I think in the Ultimates timeline, he's a little more like Hulk is kind of like a raging erection in a weird sort of way. And Banner is a little more insecure and a little bit more like skittish. So how's the role been for you?
I like the raging erection right now.
I'm sorry, Disney.
It's been it was an amazing journey, and I'm building this Bruce Banner off of some other really great Bruce Banners, starting back with Phil Bigsby.
Yep.
And Eric Bana and Ed Norton. Joke that this is my generation's Hamlet. We're all going to get a chance at the part. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a more mature Banner who understands a little bit what he had under the hood, so to speak.
Yeah. And so how much did you feel like, well, I sort of have to pay homage a bit to the sort of the canon of the Hulk that's been laid out before, but I kind of have this take on the character? Like, how did you balance those two things?
I had to pay homage, but then I definitely had to ruffleize it.
I think we actually, Kevin, we actually had some never before.
And talk a lot about his portrayal, or we could just show it to him.
I'm not kidding, there are like 15 security ninjas who will decapitate you if they see donate being the tiny.
Okay, that made my day. I'm done.
Question, kiss each other.
My second question was, who do you think's costume was the hardest to make and to get into every day for filming?
I love it. I love it really.
Chip in the pants.
Dump that one.
Wolverine will probably not show up in Captain America 2, which is, you never know someday. You never know. I never thought this would happen, and now here we are.
Alright. Guys, again, this is not Price is Right, please.
Another question for comics, though all of you are amazing. Your character has mythology both in the comics and in actual mythology. So I was wondering what your favorite story from Norse mythology was.
There's a really good story about how I can't remember the specifics of it, but